and really put together one of the most historic seasons in NBA 2K League history is amazing.
Recently, we had on Wizards District Gaming. They talked about their championship run. What did that mean to you guys watching this team come together?
We had a team come in and beat the undefeated team in Raptors Uprising. So to see them triumph against a team that knows
welcome, maybe the best day of the year. Here are the five for the Clippers. They've got Ivica Zubac. Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George, and it's Beverly in at the point guard position. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Chris in at the center position. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And coming into Golden State last year, Chris had a bit of a resurgence.
Oh, yeah. Average 4 points and rebounds than any other time in his career. Excellent shot selection. I mean, he shot over 54% from the field. He's hoping he's found something that he can build on. He's hoping he's found a home.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the night. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. George against Curry. Beverly tipped back in for two.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip in.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Paul George with the steal. Morris kicks to Leonard. Morris passes to Beverly. Missed inside.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the play.
And that's going to be a travel.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Leonard the pass to George. A three ball. Wiggins with the rebound. Outside Green. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
The perfect shooting form. Something Thompson's known for. I mean, when he's hitting the open shot, he operates at another level.
Leonard on the wing. A floater, and he makes that one. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
And we've seen Leonard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where he has grown to be very effective.
Now here's Green. Pass to Chris. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
They get it back. Morris. And there's the pass to Zubac. George against Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
Pass to Thompson. Curry outside. It's Thompson off the drive. That one off the back iron and out. The Clippers in the lead. Outside, George. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. It's stolen by Green. Only one man back on D. Here's Wiggins. Green passes to Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
When you have a four-man with this kind of vision and the unselfishness to go with it, unreal advantage. Draymond Green getting it done.
George with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now here's Thompson. Curry way outside. Another three for Golden State.
Confidence from that deep, unmatchable. That's Steph Curry.
Outside Leonard. 43 seconds left in the first. On the wing, Morris. Beverly, the pass to Zubac. The Warriors pull it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
I mean, he's built like a truck. Draymond easily able to finish through contact now with the chance to put the cherry on top.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Williams kicks to Harrell. Passes it to Shamet. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Looney down low. Great D that time from Harrell. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Warriors ahead. They're up by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Recently,
old school basketball.
Now pound for pound, Greg, Beverly may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got Williams. Jermichael Green is out there with Harrell. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal. And last year, Pascal had to do more than probably was expected of him. But this year, a much different story.
Well, even in college, he played a more complementary role to stars around as well. The Warriors have a lot of stars, and Pascal is really thriving in his role.
Williams dishes to Green. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Williams gets the bucket.
What a scorer this guy is. Inside, outside, mid-range. Williams is capable of doing damage from anywhere. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Toscano. Pascal, the pass to Looney. Pascal inside. He's defended by Harrell. Yes, that goes in.
Getting it done inside. Looney looks intimidating, using his physical gifts to own the paint.
Shamet, the pass to Jackson. Poke loose. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Golden State moving it around. Pascal, the pass to Looney. Great D that time from Harrell. Clippers trail by 6. Jackson with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Williams. Lays it up off the glass.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Shamet with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Harrell kicks to Shamet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Scholes got 7 now in this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
George looking around. Elbow shot is on the way. It doesn't go for him. So Golden State will take it the other way. All going up court. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Like a snake charmer, Curry mesmerizes the defender who makes a terrible play.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Zubac is checked in for Harrell. And it's the Clippers with the ball. 8-point game. Thompson against George. A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Morris outside. 4 on the clock. Back to George. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Zubac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Clippers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Curry. 6 points for him. Chris passed to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Count that one. Beverly's got his second bucket of the night.
And Beverly just knows what to do in the pick and roll. So effective with both his passing and shooting ability.
Outside Curry. On the wing, Wiggins. Outside Curry. Stolen by Beverly. Curry with the steal to the paint. Thompson passes to Chris. Outside for Curry. And here's Chris. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's Beverly. Up and in on the layup. Beverly's got 6.
And when Beverly gets these shots inside, he's just remarkably efficient. He just has tremendous touch on these shots.
Thompson passes to Chris. The drive by Thompson. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac.
Reggie Jackson.
Here's Wiggins. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You gotta like what Eric Paschal has done in this game so far.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brother, in the backcourt. Chris is out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
End-to-end, Thompson is very difficult to match up with defensively. I mean, if you don't do it, that's the outcome.
Beverly, the pass to Zubac.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Warriors leading by 5. Green finds Wiggins. Back to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Over Morris. Morris with the rebound. And Morris has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Outside, George goes up to the stripe. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You really admire how fierce Morris is on the glass. He never gives up on keeping the next possession alive.
On the wing, Thompson. Stolen by George. Here's Leonard. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Curry. And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's Beverly. He's got 6. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Thompson. And the turnover again by Golden State. For the Clippers, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. JaMychal Green comes in for Morris. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Paul George. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Leonard finds Harrell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Warriors making the shot.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Stolen by Jackson. Now the Clippers moving it up. Williams dishes to Green. Back to Williams. Swiped it away. Wiggins kicks to Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
And the pass to Williams. Now, here's Shamet. This is to Williams. Back to Shamet. Lets it go from deep. Warriors with the rebound. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pascal with the ball. He's against Green. And the basket by Smiley.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Williams passes to Green. Jackson kicks to Green. Outside Williams. Outside Jackson. Shamet finds Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Green. And he uses the glass on the layup. Green's got his first points of the night.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Basket pool. Back to Pascal. Here's Toscano. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Pass to Toscano. Back to Pascal. A second chance effort. Green with the rebound. Clippers trail by 6. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Smailagic passes to Poole. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
For Los Angeles, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Leonard kicks to Jackson. Morris, left side. The putback, and Leonard stays with it. Leonard's got 7.
And that's the activity on the offensive glass they like to see out of Kawhi. When he's in full hustle mode, they're a much stronger team.
The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 6. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then there's Harrell. And it's George in at the shooting guard position. Warriors leading by 6. Curry against Beverley. A 3-ball. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3.
This is where Curry does historical damage. Prolific and efficient from range.
Morris dishes to Beverley. From the arc. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Here's Thompson, and it's good off the back rim and in. And now an 11-point Warrior lead.
This guy can play. Whatever they ask Thompson to do, he is more than willing. He knows how to create his own space to get a shot off near the rim.
Here's George, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish him.
Thompson surveying the floor. Pascal, the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
An underrated part of Thompson's game, the ability to dominate the cup.
Inside, here's... Oh, wow!
Nice!
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Right side, Green. Outside, Curry. They kick it out to Green from past the arc. But they'll get another chance. Curry on the wing. Defended by Beverley. Back to Green. He feeds it to Curry. Stolen by Beverley. And they're pushing it up for the finish. And Harrell slams it in.
Possessing great mobility at his size, Harrell runs the floor like a deer.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Thompson inside, defended by George. Pascal kicks to Curry. The drive by Green. Chalk up 2 there. And the Warriors lead by 9.
He may not be a super athlete, but the quick first step of Draymond is just a wonderful equalizer.
Morris finds Harrell, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own. It gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, and not too many of them can fly like him.
Leonard on the wing. Back to Beverley. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Morris inside. He's against Green. Now here's Leonard. Defended by Pascal. Leonard attacking, and yes, it's good.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
High post shot. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
Here's Curry with the 3. He can't get it to go. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And George kicks to Beverly. He dishes it to Leonard. It's blocked. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. You got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
When he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Chris comes in for Kevon Looney. And Andrew Wiggins is sub in for Eric Pascal. Outside Leonard to tie it up. Second shot opportunity. Zubac got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Here's Thompson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And it's the Clippers' ball. Morris finds Leonard. Back to Morris.
And Morris is certainly a clutch player. Demands the ball when the game is on the line.
Outside Curry. Bucket is good.
Well, the game is on the line. Who would you rather go to than Steph Curry? Who?
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 1. 1 second left in the 4th quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Club.
team that nobody thought would ever lose a game. Oh man, you can't make this up.
It was really great to see, and the series was so fun to watch. But more importantly for me, I love seeing the stories behind some of these players. Obviously, the #1 draft pick coming to that team, and learning about his background, almost making collegiate sports and then having an injury and then finding his.
The beaches of Santa Monica and Venice, not too far. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you. There is no question that Dallas...
Indeed. Something special, David. Thanks. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. And for the Clippers, Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's George in at the shooting guard position. And it's the Clippers ball. Beverley feeling it out a bit. Zubac against Powell. The pass to Beverley. Outside, George. Just 5 to shoot. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Doncic passes to Porzingis. It's Powell on the wing. Zubac defending. To the inside. Here's Finney Smith. It's hauled in by George.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Porzingis against Morris. Back to Zubac. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. In the corner, Powell with it. From outside, off the mark. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Now here's Leonard. No good off the back of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And G.A., even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off target with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it's Leonard again missing. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Doncic. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Hardaway passes to Powell. They'll double him with Harrell. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. That shot, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Over in the corner, Beverley. Morris outside. George with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. George double teamed. Here's Leonard. No good that time. Good D by Hardaway.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lets the three fly. A new 14 for the Mavericks. Hardaway passes to Pop, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Dwight Powell's combination of athleticism and focus allow him to score despite getting bumped around.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Morris. Landry Shamet comes in for Leonard. Lou Williams is checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverley. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. DeLon Wright comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Curry's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Wright. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The feed to Powell. Outside Curry. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Jalen Brunson. DeLon Wright is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Curry. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the center position. And the rejection by Harrell. Now the Clippers moving it up. Stolen by Brunson. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Kleber. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Harrell's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that one's good. Shamet. Shamet's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Clippers. With it, Williams picks him up. Feeds it to Cauley-Stein. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
Pass to Harrell. And here is Shamet, guarded by Wright. Williams dishes to Harrell. Green left side. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Jackson. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley-Stein, a presence defensively.
Zubac is checked in for Harrell. The Mavericks also with a sub. Porzingis is checked in for Cauley-Stein. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Here's Jackson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
A wide open look here for Wright. Dallas again missing. Clippers trail by 3. Clippers moving the ball around. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Banked in off the glass. Wright's got his first basket of the night.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Green kicks to Jackson. Left side Williams. Down low. Here's Zubac. Porzingis with the block.
Tell you what, Porzingis showing great timing as the anchor of the defense there.
Greg, we see defenses continually adjust. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the two teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the two teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the three and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. The shot by Kleba, wide open, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 7. Shamet finds Green. 1:14 left to play here in the half.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Runs in the pass to Porzingis. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Finished off the break. Shamet's got 4 this quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Williams passes to Green. Zubac kicks to Jackson. Passes it to Shamet. Now here's Zubac. And here is Shamet. It's good. Now just a 1-point Dallas lead.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Curry. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, Curry knows that kind of physical finish can give his team a spark.
Shamet with it. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. And Kenny, along with the incredible production Luka Doncic gives this team, his leadership. And that'll do it for our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Dwight Powell really having a great game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
They've got Ivica Zubac. Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Back to Zubac. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Zubac has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Los Angeles. And so Curry will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 1. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. 6 points for Porzingis.
You know, Porzingis is a guy who's used to having to fight his way through the defense, and good balance allowed him to do that there.
And known as a tremendous shooter for his size, Porzingis wasn't quite as accurate last season, which surprised some people.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, some people would automatically assume that because Doncic attracts so much attention that Porzingis would get more wide open looks. But you've got to remember, Porzingis missed a full season and was coming off an injury and needed to reacclimate himself to NBA gameplay. So that takes usually a season plus another season before you're all the way back.
Porzingis finds Curry. Over George. Porzingis on the follow. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, fellas, I like the aggressiveness Porzingis is showing on the glass. I mean, getting good positioning and using that big body when shots go up. That's why he's boarding it well.
Curry wide open. No good on the triple.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
George against Curry, and stolen by Wright. It's Curry outside, drops in the tray. Curry's got 5 points so far.
That's Curry's shot there. I mean, he's out there to catch and fire away when he's got room.
Barea against Beverly. The pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Porzingis passes to Wright. Back to Kleba. Kicks it to Wright. Outside Curry. Launches it. Another miss by Curry.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion.
Leonard looking over the floor. Yep, it counts.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Barea against Beverly. Wright, the pass to Kleba, and that one drops for him. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And stolen by Wright. Now Barea, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Kleba, and the 3 off target.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
54 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Barea outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now here's Beverly. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, I love the aggressive mindset Beverly has. I mean, that's really what makes him special. He's not afraid of getting bumped, especially when he's going to the bucket.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Landry Shamet comes in for Leonard. Lou Williams is subbed in for Paul George. Pass to Doncic. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. And Doncic throws it down.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Beverly, the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
This one for 3. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. They've got Powell. Hardaway is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Williams kicks to Harrell. Pass to Jackson. Here's Zubac. And again, the Clippers turn it over. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Morris is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Leonard comes in for Landry Shamet. George is checked in for Lou Williams. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Reggie Jackson. Passes to Finney Smith. And here is Cauley Stein. Out to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by George.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Cauley Stein at the elbow. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Clippers trail by 4. And Beverly kicks to Leonard.
Hit the perimeter.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
And just a loss of concentration there, and they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
Yeah, clearly an unforced mistake there. You got to keep your head in the game and tighten that handle.
George against Hardaway. And Cauley Stein has it in the corner. Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on George.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it, and it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Mavericks making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Leonard inside. Zubac kicks to Leonard. It's rebounded by Dallas. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Doncic against Beverly. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Clippers trail by 6. Now the pass to Zubac. Morris against Porzingis. Zubac. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And that one drops. Porzingis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
There's 1:38 left to play here in the fourth. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. From outside the arc. Unable to get that one. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Out to the wing. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Off target from outside. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Clippers trail by 6.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Beverly, the pass to Zubac.
And Powell is a really reliable defender. I mean, he's excellent using his length and his quickness to throw shooters off.
To Porzingis. Doncic feeling it out. Out to Porzingis. Pass to Finney Smith. Shoots from the high post, and that one hits back iron. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Takes it out to Leonard. Passes it to Beverly. Back to Leonard. Up again. It's good.
Great job of passing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And here is Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. No good. So it's an arrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, breaking...
injury and then finding his competitive fire under the NBA 2K umbrella through the NBA 2K League. What's it like to work with people and see these human interest stories in the league?
I love it, man. I want to shout out our broadcast team for bringing those stories to life, right? You know, and even just like JBM being a former tennis athlete, you know, Bear to Be.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final.
Hey, Kevin,
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. Now, Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Marquise Chris is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. And for Dallas, inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Hardaway, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Doncic. Powell kicks to Doncic. Off target from 3-point range. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. Passes to Thompson. Porzingis with the steal. Curry with the steal. Thompson outside. On the wing, Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Chris finds Curry. Good on the triple. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
On offense, here are the Warriors. Chris pass to Thompson. Curry against Doncic. He gets that one. Curry's got 5 now.
I think you pay the consequences if you leave Draymond Green's teammates open. He has a knack for getting the basketball where it needs to be.
Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
There is an imagination of creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Curry way outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
There's Green with the 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And one thing that's great about Draymond, you can run the offense through him. Last year, he averaged just as many assists as rebounds.
Right, Greg, and obviously he has to be surrounded by great shooters because that vision is there, and he can throw every type of pass. He's extremely unselfish, but guys have to deliver on the catch.
Here's Thompson, and that one goes long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Porzingis kicks to Finney-Smith. Back to Porzingis. Feeds to Powell. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Doncic with the steal. It's deflected. Green, the pass to Wiggins. Here's Thompson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
To the middle. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. Curry's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Great positioning on the putback.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Curry looking it over. That one goes. Count it. Mavericks trail by 5. Outside Curry. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Outside for Curry. Inside. Pascal, the pass to Toscano. Wiggins drives in. Here's Looney. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Pascal finds Curry. 5 on the clock. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Pascal. Outside Curry. Back to Pascal. Over Kleba. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that does it for the first quarter. The Warriors on top. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Eric Pascal. And it's Smailagic in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now, here's Pascal. He's still scoreless so far in this one. There's the basket pool. Pascal with the ball. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Toscano passes to Wiggins. And here's Pascal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. Greg, is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
A different look for Dallas. Porzingis is coming in for Cauley-Stein. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Seth Curry. The Warriors also with a sub. Green's checked in. Here's Toscano. Golden State moving it around. Smailagic passes to Toscano. Tips it up, and Green is right there.
I think he just has a knack for anticipating where the miss is going to come off the rim. Just a great read by Draymond Green.
Doncic with it. Hardaway picks him up. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleba. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about Porzingis? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
Chris, he's checked in for Golden State. It's Thompson off the drive.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
And when you watch Hardaway shoot, One thing that stands out, he has a very quick release.
And Greg, that's what makes the jumper very tough to contest, especially when he's dialing it up from range. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively. It's not easy to do with the other weapons on this team.
Here's Thompson following the score by Dallas. They get it back.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Powell kicks to Porzingis. No good on the three. Powell with the steal. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good from outside. Warriors leading by 5. Thompson passes to Chris. Wow, hammering it in.
How about 6'10" with a 38-inch vertical? You do the math. That's a heck of a play by Marquise Chris.
It's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. and it's Jalen Brunson in for Wright. It's good on the putback. Chris has got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Here's Doncic, and it's blocked.
Oh, the freak athleticism. Chris with the tools to be an elite rim protector.
Curry against Porzingis. Curry with it. He's got 9. 5 to shoot. Pass to Chris. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 11 points.
Well, the pick and roll is a play that Curry loves to operate, and he's always asking and seeking opportunities in this kind of situation.
Now, here's Doncic. 32 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Powell. And that time, also a missed shot.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And the shot goes down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now Curry. Here's Chris. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 8 points for him.
If you ever notice Stephen Curry's vision, his eyes are always looking for opportunities to...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Beth. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 11 points, 2 assists, and
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Porzingis, that's a 2. And it's Curry with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Wiggins kicks to Green. The tray. But they get it back. Curry on the wing. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, you love to watch Stephen Curry work from all over the floor. That textbook release, whether it's from 3 or in this case, the mid-range.
You know, oftentimes we talk so much in terms of Steph's scoring ability, but I tell you what, he's one heck of a floor general as well.
Greg, he probably doesn't get enough credit for how he controls the pace, his ability to orchestrate the offense. He can create for himself, certainly, but don't sleep on his ability to create for his teammates.
And he could not get that one to go. What? And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
I mean, the range of Seth Curry is astounding. This guy, if he steps across half court, you better have a hand up.
Outside for Curry. The three. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Challenging this D with the 3-ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, had this shot on automatic. The confidence so crucial to what Seth Curry brings to the table.
Curry is inside. Guarded by Wright. Green passes to Smailagic, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. And the shot goes in. Curry's got 8 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Curry. Nifty move. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Wright.
You know, despite the fact that this guy has already won multiple MVP awards, Steph Curry is still pursuing improvement and trying to add to everything his team does. I love that approach. You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the 3-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Brunson the pass to Cauley Stein. That shot off. The Warriors go the other way with it.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
It's Curry with the drive. It's good. Curry's got 15 points here in the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Brunson against Curry. Here's Finney-Smith to the paint. Here's Cauley Stein.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
And here is Curry. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 29 in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
That one goes in. Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Warriors. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and there's Chris, and it's Toscano in at the 4-man position. And that one, good.
See, you can tell Porzingis knows when he's in close, he's got the kind of size, touch, and length to make that look easy.
Curry against Doncic. Curry kicks to Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Doris, we talk often about the toughness of Klay Thompson, something that is in this young man's genes.
No doubt, Greg. His dad, Michael, rock solid both mentally and physically. Remember, Michael, a 2-time NBA champion in his own right. Such an advantage for Klay to grow up in an environment of winning.
They swipe it. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And now here's Chris. Guarded by Powell. Outside Curry. And there's Chris. That's good on the assist by Curry.
Well, you love the aggressiveness. Chris not drifting around on the outside. He's getting it done in the painted area.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Wow, that's the mobility of Porzingis gliding in for the finish.
Now here's Curry. Out to Thompson. Porzingis with the steal. Down low. Here's Powell. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Good work there as it goes.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Doncic against Curry. Over Doncic. Curry can't get it to go. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Beyond the arc. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle. Wiggins passes to Chris. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson against Curry. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, beautiful shot off contact. That is what you get with a bigger guard like Klay Thompson.
Here's Doncic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
Pass to Bowman. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The three for Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Warriors leading by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steph Curry.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Correa, no good. Here's Bowman. Now the pass to Smailagic. And he makes the first. A different look for Dallas. Cauley Stein comes in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Wright in for Doncic. And Golden State also making a change. Mulder's checked in. And the Mavericks with possession. Wright the pass to Marjanovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Here's Mulder. Pass to Bowman. Looney down low. Here's Smailagic. And the miss. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Bear the Beast played college basketball, Walnut played college basketball. So to kind of bring light to the fact that these gamers aren't your average gamers, that, you know, they were active athletes, says a lot about what it takes to be a 2K League Pro.
And speaking of being a 2K League Pro, you guys have some great stuff going on right now with team tournaments. Let the 2K fans know what you guys are up to.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up. It's time for the NBA. Now Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Chris is out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the three. And for the Clippers, they've got Paul George. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position. Now here's Curry. Pass to Green. Outside for Curry. From deep three-point range, Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in LA, but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Curry with the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
So good with the ball in his hands. Curry's just as effective off the catch.
Outside, George. Warriors with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Thompson is lightning quick in the open floor. Terrific at running the court from end to end.
Beverly feeling it out a bit. And the rejection by Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Beverly. Chris with the rebound.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
It's stolen by Morris. One-on-one here. Back to Beverly. He blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now the Warriors moving it up. And Wiggins throws it down.
Beautiful feed by Draymond. He plays a physical game, but he also has great awareness and skill.
Beverly the pass to Leonard. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold. And anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
It's Curry outside. They get it again.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
Beverly with the ball. Pass to Zubac. Green against Morris. Back to Zubac. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And the shot is good. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Leonard against Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard inside, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Inside, and Chris throws it down.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And Beverly kicks to Zubac. Outside, George. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
Chris finds Thompson. Wiggins outside. Back to Thompson, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Green comes in for Morris. Landry Shamet's checked in for George. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. Now here's Williams. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Yep, that one goes.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Out to the right wing. Poole the pass to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little. And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Jermichael Green is out there with Harrell. Then it's Williams. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. And Wiggins throws it down.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Williams finds Shamet. Back to Williams. The pass to Harrell. Shamet with it. Now Harrell still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the Warriors making a change here. Smailagic is checked in. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Pascal. Makes it off the glass. Pascal's got his first basket.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And because of the versatility, Pascal is a guy you can kind of plug into almost any lineup.
Has just enough length, GA, and strength and skill in shooting. Doesn't stand out in one area, but as a whole, he's a difference maker at both ends.
And again, the turnover by the Clippers. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. To the inside, Wiggins passes to Smailagic. Golden State moving it around. To the wing right side. Here's Poole. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The first one falls.
And at his peak, Reggie Jackson is one of the better guards in the league. He still got that confidence.
Yes, he does. Injuries slowed him down, but still able to create his shot anytime he wants.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Marcus Morris comes in for Green, and it's George in for Landry Shamet.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Clippers trail by 9. And here's Jackson. In the corner, George with it. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Morris. Jackson up top, guarded by Curry. Here's George. And it's blocked. To the middle. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jackson looking around, and Jackson throws it down hard.
The way he glides around the court doesn't look like Jackson is moving as fast as he really is.
1:32 left in the first half of the game. To the left side wing. Thompson up top. Curry on the wing. From deep. Curry with another miss.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Pascal against Morris. Stolen by Thompson. Now the Warriors moving it up. Chris kicks to Curry. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
Steph just doing his thing from downtown. That's his game.
Outside Jackson. Down low and stolen by Chris. Pass to Smilagic for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. George against Pascal. George, no good. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Chris gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here is Williams. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Golden State had no problems getting going. And Shaq, so many fans know. And that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is up there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And you just got to love Steph's passion for the game. Even his pregame workout has drawn attention.
GA, let me give you this little story. One time in high school, he got so pumped before a game, he actually hurt himself. He jumped up, hit his forehead, and had to get stitches. The man just loves to play, and he loves this game.
Here's George. It's rebounded by Golden State. Now here's Wiggins. He's off on that one. Great tee that time from Leonard. George with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Leonard against Curry. Leonard attacking. Pass to Zubac. Just 4 to shoot. Here's George. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Beverly. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. Andrew Shamet comes in for George. Here's Leonard. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Leonard's got 8.
One of the more physical wings in the league. Kawhi gets smacked there, but not to be denied.
Curry dishes to Wiggins. Green kicks to Curry. Lets it go from the wing, and it's in there. He's got 15.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now, here's Shamet. T right on him. Zubac. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
And the Warriors making a change here. Toscano's checked in. The free throw drops for Zubac. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And he knocks down the first one. Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. He's off on the second.
Yeah, but they're 3 or 4 to start the second half. And the energy of a guy like Montrezl Harrell can rub off on the entire team.
Yes, it can. GA, he plays with a high motor, generates steals, blocks, and deflections. He's active all over the court, and now we're seeing it on the offensive end as well.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Good on the shot.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
Warriors leading by 14. Over in the corner, Green, and it's stolen by Green. And there's Harrell. That's good on the assist from Leonard.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
The shot by Looney, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Green taking his time here. They get a hand on it. 6 to shoot. Williams passes to Shamet. Here's Green, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Green. And Golden State also making a change. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Wiggins outside. 1:06 left in the third. And the basket by Pascal.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Outside Jackson. And he comes up with the deuce. Jackson's got 6.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Wiggins against Williams. And it's good for 2. 8 points for him.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Williams dishes to Hero. And again, the Clippers turn it over. "19 seconds left to play here in the third." To the left wing. Back to Curry. Over Jackson. And that's good off the glass that time. 17 points for Steph Curry.
You take away the 3, you take away the drive. Steph burns you from mid-range.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead, up by. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Morris, Patrick Beverly out there with Reggie Jackson. Then it's Montrezl Harrell, and it's George in at the small forward spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 16. To the paint. Here's Beverly. Curry with some nice D. The Warriors shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Inside, Pascal. Morris with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. And it's George missing. Warriors leading by 16. Here's Thompson. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got rebound number 8 now on the night. In the corner, George with it. And the Clippers miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pascal kicks to Curry. Thompson passes to Curry.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's George. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Smooth off the bounce with the strength to finish through contact. Paul George showing us how it's done.
Thompson passes to Curry. Back to Thompson. Yep, that one goes in there.
Nice play call and a smooth move by Clay, finding a little crack in that defense.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jackson drives in. The Warriors pull it in. Curry looking around. Count it.
That is a high percentage shot for Stephen Curry.
Clippers trail by 18. Outside Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Charity stripe shot. Morris with the rebound. And Morris has got the ball here for the Clippers. To the paint. And Beverly kicks to Jackson. The pass to Morris. Here's George. And the layup is good. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Outside Curry. Over Jackson. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Curry's got 21.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Count that one.
Every organization needs team-first guys like Patrick Beverly. That's a terrific pass.
To the inside, and Chris throws it down.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Steph Curry.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Jackson passes to Beverly. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's George. Chris with the rebound. And it's the Warriors' ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. The shot by Thompson, no good. And so here are the Clippers. It's an 18-point game. Clippers moving the ball around. In the corner, George with it. Back to Morris, stolen by Thompson. Pascal finds Curry. Can't cash in from close range. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
That is a powerful point guard right there. Reggie converting against very tight defense.
Curry outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, they suck the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you...
So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
you guys are up to.
Yeah, the NBA 2K League Draft Prospect Series, which allows teams, franchises to host tournaments. And this year, the caveat is versus last year, we only had 1 to 2 players get in. The whole team is able to enter and win draft eligibility. That draft eligibility will
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting five. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Zubac in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Dallas, inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac. Here's Doncic. Lock at 6. To the middle. Stolen by Zubac. Morris with the ball. Out guarded by Porzingis. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a pass available there for Paul George, but he spots that small crease, he fires the ball through it, and he gets it to his open man.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Beverley. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game. A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney-Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year, more efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls, and I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney-Smith is a guy you can win with.
Paul George has definitely garnered some strength through the years now, and he's developed that over time in the offseason, being diligent with his work ethic and gets through contact on that play.
Now, here's Doncic.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Leonard dishes to George. Back to Leonard. It's rebounded by Dallas.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Out to the right wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Mavericks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
And the Clippers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. Now here's Leonard. Can't hit from the elbow.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
The drive by Doncic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And it's all knotted up.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Here's Harrell. The shot comes out, and it's Dallas the other way. Up top, Powell. He's defended by Harrell. Powell, that's good. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Here's Leonard, following the basket by Marcus Morris. Now Leonard. Poked away.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Always the connection with the teammate. That time Porzingis in the right spot.
And Leonard has it in the corner. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Mavericks with the rebound.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Morris following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Leonard the pass to Beverly. Leonard inside. Second chance shot. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hardaway passes to Porzingis, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Leonard. There it is, their second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Porzingis passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 6. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Jalen Brunson. Cauley Stein is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Curry, and it's Wright in at the small forward. Curry finds Cauley Stein. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Passes it to Williams. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And here is Shamet. Down low. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And so it's Dallas with it. Dallas leading by 4. Stolen by Jackson. Finished off the break.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson. Using his poise and vision to make a play.
Curry against Jackson. Cauley Stein. He is hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson in the corner. Green the pass to Shamet. He kicks to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Now, here's Shamet. He's tightly guarded, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Mavericks shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. He can't get that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Green dishes to Jackson. Green against Kleber. Here's Jackson. No good. That would have tied it.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Right outside. Kleber against Green. With the teardrop, Kleber no good. Clippers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Green. Now, here's Zubats. Pass to Shamet. Williams with the ball, guarded by Wright. Williams in the post, right on him. The score now all even.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Wright kicks to Brunson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, the reach a factor there for Cauley Stein. I'd love to see him hit the boards a little bit more often.
Jackson against Brunson. Jackson passes to Zubats. Now Shamet outside Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Dishes it to Green. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Green's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And the pass to Williams. Now here's Shamet, guarded by Wright. And that one's good. Shamet's got his second bucket.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Wright outside. And they pick up 2. 58 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Jackson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes it to Shamet. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Porzingis is checked in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway comes in for Seth Curry. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Los Angeles, Harrell comes in for Ivica Zubats. And George is subbed in for Landry Shamet. That free throw good from George.
The versatility of Paul George as he's matured and put some more weight on his frame through the years. He's an exceptional two-way player with outstanding length and a tremendous scoring ability.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Wright. Powell, that's good. 30 seconds left here in the second. Now, here's George. 19 seconds left in the second quarter. Leonard kicks to Beverly. Just 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Harrell did everything he could there to try to get the and one opportunity. Let's see if he can knock down some free throws.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Hardaway for 3. It's not going to go for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle. And Kenny, like Kawhi Leonard, Paul George doesn't show a whole lot of emotion. He lets the production. And that's a wrap for our halftime show.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubats. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's George in the bazooka.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Here's Hardaway with the putback. And Doncic is right there. Doncic has got the first points of the second half up on the board for Dallas.
And you want more of this from Doncic. He's good at reading shot trajectories. Love his aggressiveness.
Now here's Leonard. He's covered closely to the right side. Zubac's no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Here's Powell, and he uses the glass on the layup. Powell's got 8 points. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Shoots. And another basket for Dallas.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Pass to George. Back to Morris. Outside for George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Patrick Beverly.
And when you want Doncic, he's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bam.
And again, no good by the Clippers. And the Mavericks with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Curry is inside, defended by George. George against Curry. The shot by Powell, no good. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. It'll be his second foul of the game. And the Mavericks with some changes. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The Clippers also making some changes. Landry Shamet's checked in for Leonard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for George. Shamet the pass to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
He gets really excited about finishing through contact.
Mavericks leading by 3. Curry with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Pass to Brunson. To the middle. Here's Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Shamet the pass to Harrell. There's the 3. And it's Shamet missing. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Doncic looking it over. Shamet with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Harrell with it. He's got 5. Shamet, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And already at such a young age, Landry Shamet considered one of those critical role pieces for a very good team. Sky's still the limit for where he can get to.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Curry. And the rejection by Harrell. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 6 to shoot. Jackson down low. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
Harrell in ideal position and then rises back up and then able to jam it down.
Cauley Stein dishes to Doncic. From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Mavericks lead by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Curry is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Beverly. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1 to take the lead. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Beverly's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Clippers. Doncic with it, now guarded by Harrell, and they double up Doncic. Porzingis passes to Doncic. An easy 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the man.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Jackson looking around. Feeds it to Harrell. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Well, the D can't let Montrezl Harrell get that close to the rim. He's going to do significant damage.
Outside Curry. Lob pass to Porzingis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Outside Jackson. He feeds it to Harrell. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Clippers moving the ball around. Shamet gets to Harrell. Banked in off the glass.
Montrezl Harrell, not the first guy you think about, but he comes through first class.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Kleber, the pass to Porzingis. The feed to Doncic. And there it is for him.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
The Clippers trail. Jackson passes to Beverly. Right side Jackson. Now the dish to Harrell. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 6 assists now in the game. Doncic passes to Curry. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Shamet gets to Beverly. Offensive rebound.
When the shot's going up, it's fun to watch the way that Montrezl Harrell will attack a rebound. Crucial to this offense and his production.
Doncic outside. And Doncic throws it down.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Jackson dishes to Beverly. Jackson up top. In the corner. Shamet with it. To the wing right side. Harrell down low. He's against Porzingis. Outside for Jackson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Hardaway's checked in for Curry. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Morris. Leonard comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Paul George in for Reggie Jackson. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Inside. Here's George. Back to Beverly. Outside Leonard. Beverly finds Leonard. The pass to Zubac. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. To win the game. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And it's the Mavericks to start out. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George. And it's Williams at the point. Williams with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Shot clock at 6. George against Doncic. Good on the bucket.
Paul George stepping up big time.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. On the wing, Hardaway. Defended by George. Here's Porzingis. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Porzingis wanting it and gets it.
George dishes to Harrell. Kicks to Leonard. Lets it go from 11. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. The Maverick shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Porzingis with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Here's Finney Smith to the inside. Shoots from 8, and he connects with the jumper. And it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
George against Hardaway. George double teamed. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. And Doncic, here we go. Money!
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Morris is checked in for the Clippers. That free throw good from Doncic.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the arm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
It's tipped. Porzingis with the ball. Leonard picks him up. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Passes it to Hardaway. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Leonard. Yes!
And now the go-to guy in these situations. Leonard can handle that kind of pressure in the big moment as well as anyone.
Leonard with the steal. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Doncic outside. Five on the clock. Goes up on the high post. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a three if we're going to get yet another overtime.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
allow them to participate in our December winners event. And hopefully, if they're selected, they'll be able to participate in our February combine.
I want to pick your brain a little bit about words of encouragement for upcoming players that are looking for an opportunity to get into the league. What would you tell fans out there that maybe are thinking about attempting?
Welcome to 2K Sports. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Inside at the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Chris is out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. Now, here's Doncic. Count it, good.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Curry fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants.
Why not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, he can play for fast.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And last season, a tough one for Draymond. Suffered a series of injuries, and no one hates to lose more than that guy.
Yeah, and even when he did play, because his teammates were around, he was exposed at some points, and he was frustrated much of the time. But that's in the past. Who cares about that? Now he's right back to competing.
Now here is Hardaway. About a minute played so far here in the first. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off target from three-point range. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Wiggins with the ball. They kick it out to Green. Golden State moving it around. Here's Thompson. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
They kick it out to Green. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Mavericks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. The drive by Doncic. And that one is good.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Outside Curry. Down low. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
Now here is Hardaway. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes. Hadn't stopped working since the 3rd day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year, but the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Porzingis looking it over. Inside. In low. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Warriors leading by 5. Thompson outside. Wiggins outside. Chris in the post. Guarded by Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Curry outside. Scored the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The shot by Powell, no good. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Curry from deep three-point land. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Off target with his 3. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Curry against Doncic. Curry kicks to Chris. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Basket counts. 26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Curry outside. And Curry pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Curry from deep three-point land. A three-pointer, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors lead by 6. And don't go away. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Jalen Brunson. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Cauley Stein in at the center. Here's Poole. On the wing, Wiggins, guarded by Wright. Toscano passes to Smailagic. Clock at 6. Here's Looney. Shoots over Brunson. Here's Poole. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Cauley Stein. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
There have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. That one drops for him.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Poole. To the middle. Here's Looney. And it's denied. And he's able to get it back. Over in the corner, Green. A second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
So aggressive in everything he does. You know, Draymond often causes as much contact as he takes.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter. Runs in the pass to Cauley-Stein. The shot by Kleber, wide open. No good on that one.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
The finish, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Can't overcommit when Green has the ball. He'll make you pay by finding the open teammate.
Brunson finds Cauley Stein. Outside Hardaway. Back to Cauley Stein. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Tries again. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Warriors leading by 9. Here's Green and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And shooters beware. Cauley Stein is very crafty in how he rises up for the block. So good at catching scores off guard with his wide reach.
Green, no luck. Mavericks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Out left to the wing. Kleba, the pass to Cauley Stein. The 9-foot shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Cauley Stein's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Poole. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Wiggins outside. Here's Toscano. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Toscano's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. Green against Kleba. Cauley Stein in the post. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Poole. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense has created some great opportunities.
Here's Brunson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Up the floor. Brunson, good.
You got to love the decision-making from Willie Cauley Stein. I mean, aware he must keep improving as a passer.
Here's Wiggins. Poole. Mavericks with the rebound. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Out to the right wing. Cauley Stein kicks to right. Back to Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Oh, man, such a quick and explosive leaper. Cauley Stein throws it down with ease.
Poole, the pass to Looney. Here's Poole. Brunson covering. 3-pointer. No good on that one. And so that brings the first half to a close. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. Even with all the rings, Kenny, Draymond still plays with a monster chip on him. And that should do it.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing upon whatever the defense gives up.
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Looney out there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Timeout called the Warriors. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. That shot off the mark. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Out to Doncic. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Porzingis.
And a little contact won't go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
Back to Curry. Passes to Green. Jacks up a 3. Powell pulls it in.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Curry with the rebound. Chris kicks to Curry. Again, Curry missing.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Curry.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting this mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
Curry fires from way outside. Again, Curry missing. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Finney-Smith passes to Powell. Doncic against Curry. And the dunk by Doncic.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
It's not going to be easy, but they've come this far. I mean, they're right here.
Looking to get back on track here. And the layup good by Curry. Curry's got 8 points.
He's taken 5 shots this quarter and only hit 1. I mean, you got to say ouch to that.
Knocked loose. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Wiggins, and he gets the whistle. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Mavericks trail by 5. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Curry against Doncic. Shoots over Curry, and it's blocked. Here's Pascal. Porzingis with the block. Pascal with the steal. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Finney-Smith, covered by Wiggins. Finney-Smith kicks to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
And here are the Warriors now. Warriors leading by 5. It's Thompson off the drive. No good that time. The Mavericks shooting in this game, 45%. The 3 for Doncic. Knocks it loose. Porzingis passes to Curry. And the dunk by Powell.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
That one falls. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
And Curry is stronger than most people think. He knows how to keep his balance through contact. Curry
looking around. Over in the corner, Doncic. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pascal. And the Warriors making a change here. Toscano's checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Hardaway is subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Dallas again missing. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Pascal. Porzingis with the block. They retain possession. Back to Curry. Another shot, and the jumper falls for him. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
I mean, that's good as soon as it leaves his fingers. I mean, he's not going to miss from there.
And Curry, here we go. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Doncic leading the charge.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Outside Curry. Out to the right wing. From deep. Oh, we hit it! He hit it!
What a great shot!
Wow. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Warriors lead by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Curry is out there with Doncic. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Cauley Stein in at the center filling out the middle. And the Mavericks with possession here. Back to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Thompson outside. Outside Curry. Out to Thompson. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And Doncic, here we go. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Toscano. Curry looking it over. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. Doncic against Curry. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Toscano. Thompson in the corner. And another 3 for Golden State.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Hardaway, no good.
Playing the revenge card right there. Trying to get those 3 points right back. Didn't work.
And here's Thompson. The pass to Toscano. Out to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Fast break, Dallas. Pass to Kleber. And Kleber slams it in.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Curry on the wing. Kleber defending. Now Curry. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Raymond Green, he's checked in for Eric Paschal. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Doncic.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Doncic against Curry. From downtown. But they recover it. Here's Toscano. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 8.
I mean, if you're Curry's teammate, this is what you have to do. Take advantage of the defender reacting to him. I mean, he'll find you if you're open.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. On the wing, Doncic. Fires the three. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Green kicks to Curry. Over Doncic. Curry's shot is off. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Cauley-Stein dishes to Hardaway. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Takes a three. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Curry wide open. Again, Curry missing.
Look, the more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
Doncic finds Kleba. Hardaway for three. Toscano with the rebound. Outside Curry. Pass to Toscano. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. So we see the Warriors get the win here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.